Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As always, I hope your day is treating you well, but your week is treating you well. But to get straight into things, we like to talk about the environment here as much as we like to talk about money and credit and all that good stuff. And reducing waste is a great way to have a positive effect on the environment. So in today's video, we're going to go over some ways to do that. Okay, again, some easy ways. Now, they're not the easiest. Some things may feel like a hassle. Like this first one, which is using reusable bags, especially when you're going out shopping. Okay, instead of plastic. Now, I'm be very quick on a disclaimer here. I'm going to say this for the entirety of the video. I'm always honest with you guys. Do I do everything on this list? Absolutely not. Am I part of the problem? Absolutely. We all are a part of the problem. We can all do things that have a better and positive effect on the environment. I do some things that have a positive effect. I do a good amount of things that have a negative effect, right? But it's always about being conscious and being aware. I do plan on working on these things. I'm just like you guys that are just working on things. Probably why you're watching this video. You're trying to find ways to reduce waste. Well, I got you here, okay? But again, I'm not perfect. I'm still working on things myself, and it's okay. Okay, we're never always gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna tell you, don't. I'm not gonna tell you something crazy. There's those people on the internet that try to tell you, hey, don't do this, hey, don't do. Like, look, bro, I'm sorry. Certain things I'm gonna just do. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm wasting time. You guys are like, come on, get to the video. Okay. Number one thing to do, again, use reusable bags, right? You can literally just get them on Amazon. It's pretty easy to get. And when you go to stores, once you pay for your groceries, you just put it in your bag. Okay? And they're reusable, meaning you can continue to reuse them. You can buy multiple ones so you make sure everything can fit. And it's a lot better than constantly bringing in those plastic bags, okay? I know myself because to this day when I go grocery shopping, and it's partially my fault. I'm not gonna put it on my parents. I'm gonna put it on me. And I be getting all those plastic bags, and in the back of my head, I'm like, oh my god, I just need to get these reusable bags now because it's just too much. I mean, once I got into environmental science, I really realized I'm like, this is too much. Okay, so when you go to the grocery store, that's just something easy you can do. Get reusable bags, not even just for groceries, just shopping in general. Again, instead of plastic, use reusable bags. Even if you're going out to a restaurant, you probably don't want to do this. I will be fair, but instead of bring a bag, just carry it yourself. Okay, again, reduce the plastic use. Just something to think about. If you are at a restaurant and the bags they give you are plastic, just leave them there. Take it home yourself, grab it in your hands, put it in the car. Okay, again, something easy, nothing too crazy, right? Now, this next one actually would be for restaurants, which some of you may be thinking, yeah, I don't really feel like doing that, which is using reusable containers, okay? This is things for like leftovers, okay? Not those plastic ones, okay? But use reusable containers, okay? Because when you go to restaurants, there are some that do like kind of like the, it's not plastic. I can't think of it. For those who know, like the foam ones, right? But there's other ones that do plastic, right? So something you could do is you could bring your own reusable containers. Not even just restaurants. Maybe you're going over a relative's house, right? Again, just use reusable containers. Again, something simple. I know some of these sound like a hassle to do. I understand. But just think of the long-term effects. Yeah, it may seem like a hassle, but it's better for the environment, which, again, is going to benefit you. Yes, it's going to benefit you. If the environment's good, your benefit as well. Okay, I know sometimes in the short term it doesn't feel like that, but in the long term it's going to really matter. So again, number one, reusable bags. Number two, reusable containers. Now this one I don't think is a hassle. Okay, this one I think is very easy. It's definitely more popularized now, which is switching from your paper. Okay, reducing your paper. And what I mean by this is like your junk mail and things like the mail's coming in. Like, you know how like you can now do electronic emails and things like that. Opt in for that instead of getting all this mail, all this paper that you're probably not even gonna read half of this stuff. Just do paperless, okay? Seriously, that's easy. All right, all you gotta do is go to the app, whatever app it is, and then just switch to a paperless. It's a great way to reduce paper waste, okay? Because paper is wasted a lot. Just think about people who have a shredder, because I have a shredder. Again, I told you how things work on, alright? Have a shredder. I be getting in mail, some mails that you literally just can't do that, and I'm just putting a lot of stuff, and I'm just wasting a lot of paper. Like, I'm not reading this, and I know y'all not reading it either, okay? No one is, and if you do sit home and read your mail all through and all without, look, I'm not even going to judge you, but that's kind of odd. Alright, you must be really bored, or you're really just about your stuff. I'm not gonna judge you. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna judge you, and not judge. I'm sorry, but seriously though, switch from paper. to just electronic emails and things like that. That way you have the documents on your phone if you do need to go and read it. Again, it's really worth it. Okay, you got to think about the betterment of the environment, is what we've been saying all throughout this video, and it's not a hassle. I know the last two felt like it could possibly be a hassle. Oh, I gotta buy bags now. I gotta buy reusable containers. I gotta bring it here, bring it there. Well, this one you ain't gotta buy nothing. All right, I just gotta just go to the app and then switch it. All right, easy. Now this next point kind of goes back to the reusable bags and the reusable containers, which is avoiding single plastic use. Right, that's things like plastic silverware. Right, a lot of time I go grab plastic silverware, we just use it one time. Some people put it in the dishwasher, but you actually probably shouldn't do that. That's another lesson. I'm not even gonna go into that because you're probably like, I really like you're kind of ruining this for me. Look, don't even worry about it, but try to cut down on it. Try to get rid of that because single plastic use really contributes to a lot of plastic waste. We just use it one time and throw it away, right? But the containers, the bags, and even some people that reuse their bags, which is good in the sense that you reuse it for other things, but typically you don't bring those bags back. It'd be different if you brought the bags back to Walmart and things like that. We don't do that. We use it for like if we gotta, I don't know, throw something away, or maybe like a trash bag for a little small trash can. We do things like that, right? Or if you got a dog, you know. but seriously, even things like water bottles. Use a reusable water bottle, a reusable coffee cup. Okay, that's a lot more beneficial for the environment, and you're avoiding that again, that single plastic you can use it one time and then throw it away. Now you're just contributing more waste. Okay? So again, just think about those things. It really is easy to just get a reusable water bottle, a reusable cup. Alright, to buy these reusable items. I know some of it sounds like a hassle, but I promise it's not. Now this next thing, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I'm not doing this. And I know what you're probably thinking, why would you tell us to do something you're not even doing it yourself? Look, I don't know what I'm doing, but for people that may be interested in composting your food is also a great way to reduce waste because it can be reused for things like nutrients, right? For your soil and things like that. For those people that like to plant things and things like that, I would suggest composting your food as well. For me, I don't do any of that. So to just randomly start doing that just would not work. Even where I live, it does not. That just does not work. I would have to literally go somewhere. Okay, maybe you could go somewhere if there's certain places that can do it for you. Which in that case, then I would heavily suggest doing that. But I will admit, this one is a tricky one for some people that just don't have access to those certain organizations that do that, and also their area. Like they can't just go outside, start digging. Or they don't know what they're doing. If you know what you're doing, I don't want you to make things worse, if you know what I mean. Because you could make things worse and not know what you're doing. Reusable bags, you just buy that. Reusable containers, you just buy that. Avoiding plastic, that's simple. This one is a kind of a more advanced one. Again, people who already do some type of gardening or things like that. Again, I would heavily suggest compounding your food. Again, it's a great way to reduce waste. It's putting your waste to use. All right. So again, that's just a good one to do. But again, is it something I'm doing? I'll be honest, I'm not. All right. Don't judge me. I'm not doing it. Maybe in the future, if I'm again in a place, maybe I learn some gardening things like that, and I know how to put it to use. Then I would do it. But for now, I know I would have no idea. All right. And honestly, you probably don't either. And if you do, then get to it. Now, something we talk about a lot in this channel is thinking about the future, thinking long term. Now, what is something that's long term thinking? Buying in bulk, actually. When you buy things in bulk, that is a long term mindset because it is going to actually last longer, and it's going to reduce on how much plastic packaging, things like this, you're going to get because it's going to be in bulk, right? So bigger, meaning that you're not having as much plastic and things like that. Okay, so that's something easy. It's gonna be a quick one, but yeah, when you go to school, certain stores, or heck, I don't know, even clothing sometimes, really anything you think of, it is good to buy in bulk. It's gonna reduce waste, and it's also gonna be a long-term play, especially money-wise. Typically, it is a long-term play to buy in bulk when it pertains to money. Even think about this has nothing to do with it in bulk, but think of something like a yearly payment, annual versus monthly, right? It's kind of the same idea where when you do annual plan, it's actually cheaper than doing monthly. The same thing with food and things as like single item versus bulk items, okay? So again, it's just something to think about. Buy in bulk. Now, another thing that's good for reducing waste, which could have been number one, is donating or selling your clothes. Now, for those who trying to get some benefit, then sell it, okay? All right, make your money, be happy. But for those that are trying to just give to people, donating is a great thing, okay? That could be food, right? You got some perishable items that you can donate it. Don't just throw it away. All right, not only did you waste your money, you're wasting food. Also, clothes is a great thing to donate. You have things like Goodwill, I can't remember the other name. But you guys who know, I can't remember. But Goodwill, there's plenty of other places that accept donations for clothes and things like that. So it's just really good to reduce on your waste. Give give it a new life, right? Let it be someone else's clothes now. Let it be someone else's food now. And again, now it's not to waste. And that's pretty much really simple. That's another short one because it's a simple one. Donate or sell your items that, again, are perishable things that you can. Don't just, I don't know, donate something that's already been used. And when I say used, I mean like food wise, all right? Of course, it's okay to use used items, especially when it comes to clothes. There's really nothing wrong with that. You can literally clean it. Even like I don't even know if it could be a goddamn blender, all right? If it's not broken, again, it's something you can use. You can clean it, and it'll be ready for use. A couch, all right? Again, donate or sell your items. It's gonna really help reduce waste because when you throw it away, they don't just give it away. They're not thinking, oh, let's do something good. No, typically they're just gonna literally burn it. All right, they're gonna throw it away just as you did. All right, and guess what? That's not good for the environment. That's not good for other people that could have potentially used that. Now, lastly, it goes. I know we mentioned a lot of reusable items. There's another one, the cloth napkins. The ones that you can like just re-clean, like those reusable paper towels and things like that. Reusable napkins. That's also a good thing because when it comes to paper towels, that is heavily wasted. It goes back to like paper waste. So again, that's just something to do. Okay, something easy. And you got to remember with those reusable items, it's not as difficult as you may think. Like you can use it, clean it. I know that may be the hard part for some people, but just clean it and then you can reuse it. Okay, it really is not that difficult. I promise. Again, I said it in earlier in the video. Do I have it myself? I will admit it. So I'm a part of the problem. Alright, I'm part of the problem. I can acknowledge that. Again, it's something I'm gonna work on. Certain things I'm gonna make sure I get situated for myself. But again, this video is just to open up a few things for everyone to, know that there are ways to have a positive effect on the environment, to reduce waste that are easy and not too difficult, okay? But that's it for the video. I know that was a short one, but that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. As I always say, share it, spread the knowledge if you got anything from it. Make sure that you're liking, make sure that you're commenting, make sure that you're subscribing. Alright, again, seriously, subscribe. Okay, seriously, like the video. Y'all don't be liking the video like I want you to. I need you to like the video. If you watched it, just like it. Alright, seriously, take 2 seconds right now and like the video. Just like the video right now, alright? But seriously, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. But anyway, again, like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy the rest of your week, and peace out.